All right, y'all. This time, let's do a proper audio test. It seems like everything is pretty good so far. All right. So, listen, I was streaming yesterday, right? And what I did was I was trying out a different way of doing my audio testing, right? So I wasn't quite sure what I was doing. Sick, boss, a little bit. I'm a little rough. I had a surgery last Friday, and then I got another these minor surgeries, and I got another surgery scheduled Tuesday. So I'm still a little out of it, which is probably why I made the mistake that I made. Wally, how's the audio for the voice? Can you hear it good? Is it coming through just fine? Everything seems to be working on my end this time. Can't believe I screwed up that audio channel. Sounds like it's coming through good, but I don't know. I can hear you good. Yeah. I can't believe I did that. 3 hour stream lost. I gotta go in, by the way, before we get started here, set a few things up. I gotta get all the little things started. I kind of wish that I could do this prep work. I can do some of the prep work for the stream before the stream starts, but unfortunately, I have to do the majority of the prep work when the actual video goes or connects rather. Like, I can't set the genre, I can't set any like tags, can't edit any of the deep value information from here. I can't even spell horizon. Point. There we go. That should be enough for that part at least. You thought it was just a play test? No, I was trying real hard to play good. I guess you could say I was testing. Wow, I was getting my ass kicked yesterday too, which is probably related to just the quality of how I was feeling. I don't know. It was rough. It was rough going yesterday. Where are all of my buttons at? Crap. It's going to sound a little windy. That's just the screen here. There we go. Now it's working, I think. Where is gaming? There we go. Let's go into a new game here. Since it's 1.9.3, we're stepping up into that business. Wait. What is going on? Is AMD FreeSync on or some shit? Let me check something. I think freaking AMD FreeSync is on. God dang it. I can't wait to switch off of that crap. Cannot wait to turn that crap off. Permanently. There we go. Jesus. Okay, so yesterday's stream slash VOD, whatever you want to call it, it's going to be coming off the channel. There was just a whole lot of like setup and prep and things like that, and all the things I was talking about as far as like what's going to happen with this season. Hopefully I can get some.
War never changes.
You're gonna knock him dead at the Veterans Hall tonight, huh?
I keep making so many big changes though. It always causes me to
Now get ready and
have to restart because I break my game.
Right.
But I think I'm settled. I don't think I have to break anything this time around, which is good. Which is very good. As always, with the heavily amount of mods that I have in here, it's always a good idea to let that shit load first. Especially when you got like 2K faces, 2K body textures, things like that. I always want to let that shit initialize before you leave this area. It's also a good idea to do it with Horizon as well. Especially if you have Start Me Up Redux. This is a dream. Okay, I prefer going with This Is a Memory when using this mod, simply because it fucks with the game later on. But I am testing a mod in this playthrough called Red. It's like a role play. Yeah, Wally. If you change the first one, like when you interact with Sean later on, because technically you're not the dad if you use the first option. The second option, you're the dad. So the audio between you and Sean later is weird, but I'm using this new mod. Hell, super loud. Using this new mod that basically makes it so that it uses AI, and it's really freaking cool. It uses AI to generate the player character's voice. Super awesome. Like some of the stuff that you can do with AI and mods these days, out of freaking control. As always, I am Joe. We're gonna do the classic, get every little bit that we can get out of this first part. So we're going 10, 10, 10, and whatever this is. That's just so we can get, it's the intro part's melee. We're gonna be melee for the intro part. Look how pretty that is. Look at that. Look at the lens flaring. You guys see that? Like, I fixed this shit last night. All the lens flares, right? I finally figured out how to get that shit to work with NACX and Horizon. So, got that going. Lens flares, God rays, all to make it pretty. Well, without being too heavy, right? Well, I don't actually have to worry about making it super heavy graphic-wise. Hopefully Tuesday or Wednesday, new video card comes in. This one right here is good. It's been an absolute beast, but something's happened to it. She's on her last leg or something. You are voice live. Yes. Brent, thank you for shooting me that text yesterday, Hazy Kelly, and letting me know. Unfortunately, I didn't notice until after the stream was over with that you had texted me. This time though, I have my phone right here. Jesus, like so much. Got to get a new HD. Oh damn, man, what happened to your hard drive, bro? That is hard drive, right? All right. One thing though, you guys are going to notice the UI is going to be like overlapping a little bit. I do have a fully custom UI that is completely separated from
giant
Horizon's UI.
roaches.
So
What the hell?
here in the beginning, a lot of the overlap will be done. Also, Brent, I've considered you in setting up this new AI, Agent Kelly. The top left of the screen up there where the information feed comes in. So you can see like any like important things that pop up. Star Citizen, you need a new HD to run that stuff. Wow, I didn't realize the hard drive could affect the game performance that much, but yeah, I do SSDs, man, so that's crazy. I got all the new stuff set up. I got a new Heather in M2. Wally, I'm not tracking what you mean by M2, but it's kind of dark in this spot right here, boys. Kind of dark. I don't know how dark it is for you all. Let me take a gander up your mother mine. It's not bad. It's not dark. It actually looks better on the YouTube side than it does for me. That's crazy.
Excellent.
I guess post and all that stuff. Oh, the drive. It's the. Oh yeah. Okay, gotcha. I'm tracking now. He needs an SSD HD. Man, SSD drives, dude. They're where it's at. Slide in here real quick. Slap a roach on the ass. Drag its corpse over here. That's gonna be clever.
Fine.
He's a big one.
Yes.
Oh, that one didn't want to die there for a second. Either that or I just suck.
Get lost. Like I give a shit.
Yeah, one of the UI add-ons that I've customized and added into the game actually requires you to have a freaking SSD. You need to be an SSD and you need to be running at 60 frames or it F's up. And it does too, because I overloaded my game during testing because I was trying to push the boundaries. This is how I found out my video card was jacking up. I was pushing the boundaries on just how much texture I could pack into Fallout 4 before like tanking my frames. So I was up to a lot of stuff at like 8K, 4K, 8K textures. Ammo extended UI, Wally, yes. Ammo extended UI, it is awesome. Pain in the freaking dick to modify. Pain in the dick to modify. So, which I'll be going all over that stuff yet again here in a little bit. Because before we leave the vault, we got to set up the UI, and that takes a minute to set up the UI. Even with like the MCM manager, that kind of saves your settings. It doesn't just because it saves your settings doesn't necessarily mean your settings are going to apply. Especially, wait, is there supposed to be basic antidote done in there? Especially in ammo extended UI, you actually have to go in and manually move the values 1 point left or right to get it to stick. At least that's how my experience with it has been, but it's such a cool little thing. And then we got to turn off a couple elements of the Horizon UI.
Bring it on.
There's one more in there somewhere. Oh, it had to be a big. Had to be a big one.
Yes.
I love the player comments mod. Speaking of player comments mod, one thing I need to change before I leave out of the vault. Edge Kelly says, make money. They're cheap now.
I really don't care.
Shelling out the cash hurts my soul. Dude, I shelled out $499 day before yesterday, whatever it was, to get that new video card. Glad your voice is now live. Thank you, man. Glad my voice is still live too. I was talking up a storm yesterday, dude. You know, because I talk a lot when I stream, especially when I'm streaming, you know, something that's very chill, very relaxing, like Fallout. Which GPU? What is it?
We'll all be better off.
I have a Ryzen Threadripper 7 something. You know, it's like a year old, give or take. So basically, all I did, and I don't even remember what I bought. I just literally Googled, hey, what GPU is not a bad bottleneck for my CPU? And it said, here are our list, and here's the one we recommend. So I just pressed buy on recommend. I don't even remember what it was. Well, I know it was an XFX. I think maybe. All I know is it wasn't a Zeus, right? I don't necessarily keep track of all that stuff. You know, I just throw my wallet at stuff that I need and hope that it works when it gets here. I've tried a million times, right? This part right here, I've tried so hard to fix. XFF is good on warranty. I've had a good history with XFX, but honestly, I think after my wife gets out of school, I'm buying a new PC. You know, and I might go Intel. I've been AMD my whole life, right? I've been AMD since my first computer till now, and I've always gone top end or near top end AMD. I've always loved their stuff, man. But like, you know, like all the stuff that was like with Asus and some of the other things that kind of happened, kind of like tainted my soul a little bit. There we go. I am the master of clicking on this chair. Okay, so right here, right? This is the plan, right? This is where I'm at. I want to give pistols and shotguns another go. I've been playing melee in the off time and on my test world. I'm gonna stop talking. That is loud as shit. Look at that freaking epic opening. The lighting. Oh, how pretty, right? Freaking lens flares, those rays. Jesus, that's so pretty. Look at that. Look at that. Want to do a what the F Star Citizen stream? Got Wednesday and Thursday off. I might be interested in that, Agent Kelly. However, I do have surgery on Tuesday, so I don't know how I'm going to be a Wednesday. And if I'm out Tuesday and Wednesday from streaming Fallout, then I won't be able to do it because I'll have to get an episode of Fallout out. Especially since Horizon 1.9.3 is just such a badass mod. All right, where am I at here? Okay, so I was going to talk, right? Pistols and shotguns. I want to love it. It's so hard though, because we're close. It's a close to mid-range fighting style in Desolation mode with a mod that increases the amount of damage I received by another. I think it was what 0.2% more damage, which may not seem like a lot, but it hurts a lot. So I'm going to give it a go. Plus I modded over a handgun that is just fucking phenomenal. Wow, it's so cool. Like the reload animations and shit. It's a 4-shotter, you know, and I basically turned it into the 44, so we can have a really cool Kellogg pistol. Agent Kelly says, "Love your streams, man." Thank you. I love you too, bro. All right, so pistols and shotguns is going to be the play. We're doing something a little different though. One of those things that we're not doing different is no perception stat. Period. You don't need 120 salvaging anymore. Giving up range is hard on Horizon. It is, Wally. It is. You're either melee or you're rifle. That is the two easy ways to play Horizon, right? Melee or rifles. You could make the argument for Vice because you can get some pretty high crit, this standard crit chance with like Vice energy weapons and stuff like that. Which is an option, you know. The build that I'm using, the stat build that I'm going to play with, we can go that route, right? We could be melee, but let me get in. Let's get theory crafting out of the way here, and let's get into setting up this right here. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this. Yes. Well, that's one part of it down. I got to apply. I got to go in. I got to go out. Expanded thingy. Enable this mod on off. Oh wait, no. I can't even play with this shit until I come over here. What am I thinking? God, look how pretty. Look how effing pretty, boys. Well, I need this. I need this handgun right here.
I know.
That is yours now. Here we got this, right? Now I can play with all the things. Now, mod config. Okay, let me come out of here. Okay, that's not working. Got it. Where are we at here? It's not inventory, not HUD. Not my faster workshop. Okay, that's going. All right, hollow time is up. I'm in, and what about my wheel menu? Wheel menu is good. All right, that's good. Thank you, beauty. My wife just bought me food that I'll eat after stream. All right, now that that's the first part's done, let's make a save, and then should just have to load this save. Every time you change the UI, you gotta, you know, well, you all know, you gotta go in, you gotta go out, you gotta load and whatnot. Now it looks like, okay, there we go. So this is all set up and good to go, I think. Go into mod config, and here's what I was talking about. When you're using this, you just got to go down and just basically refresh the numbers. Because even though the MCM manager puts the numbers in for you, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to be where they need to be. Agent Kelly, you need to be some kind of rep for this game. I spent stupid cash on games, however I don't own this game. Man, you should try it, dude. No joke, man. You know, Normal Fallout 4 is a lot easier to play than Horizon Fallout 4, by far. One of the changes now that I need to do is, it's back in Ammo Smith Extended again. This is something that I've done before, but I forgot to set it up, and I think I put this on, I think I put that on 80. Yep, that's the one. That's the money right there. Wally S, you should try it. Yeah, Brent, you should totally try it, Agent Kelly. Me and Wally know what we're talking about, man. It's fun. It's fun. All right, that part of the UI is done. Do I have access to the field kit? I do. Bring this field kit up here. HUD options. Ammo off, grenade off, position of the debuff bar. I really wish that I had you could change the strength in the opposite direction. If I ever made a suggestion to Zonal, I would be like, hey man, can you change the strength in the opposite direction? That would just be fantasticals. One more might be in a good spot. One more. That looks good. That looks good to me. Hey, Kelly, like I said, you should get some kind of reward for getting peeps to buy this game. That would be cool, right? I don't think Bethesda's all up for a little lowly YouTuber like me though, man. Just a small guy, big water, Wally S. You have access to the weapon kit before you leave the vault? No. You don't get the weapon kit until after you leave the vault. Unless there's something that I don't know that you can do. But to my knowledge, you cannot get the weapon kit until after you leave the vault. This one right here is to go all the way up here. Like I said, I like to have my buffs in a more peripheral view of my face. We're almost done, fam. We're almost done. Just a little bit more to go. Just down one more, I think. Looks good. Yep, perfect. Left. More. Good enough. Now, right there, but not right there. I forgot that I didn't save this change either. Hollow time, hollow time. Now I want to go to, where's it at? Player comments, events, and notice dead body frequency. Crank this down. So 1. And honestly, in some areas, 1 still might be too much. 1 still might be too much. I'm going to go ahead and save this shit because crashes still happen. I haven't fully fixed everything just yet. Okay, we're changing our specials and our attributes, right? So this is going to be for the build. We're going to go 4 strength, 1 perception, 1 endurance. I know that sounds crazy. Trust. 6 charisma, 8 intelligence, 8 agility, 7 luck. The special book is going to be spent on luck. Why? There we go. Use the vault and exit, boys.
Enjoy your return to the surface, and thank you for choosing Vault Tech.
Now, as soon as we're out of here, we should have access to our weapon kit. I have a few new mods, like I went ahead and I patched this amazing freaking female body armor. It's not slutty, but it looks kind of sexy, you know. It ticks those man urge boxes, you know, in the right way, but it's not like slooty, you know, furry, tasteful. You know, I don't particularly care for the over the top crap, you know, with it all hanging
No
out.
way.
So I was hard struggle to find something that looked cool, you know, looked tactical, you know, but also was like, man, I want to take her home to meet my mama. You know what I'm saying? And so it's cool, you know. I'm pretty happy about that. I got us a freaking grenade launcher. Had to kind of look like Miss Tanker. Yep. I took a mod off of the Nexus. Must have been hard to find on it. Wally, you have no idea, man. When I was on the Nexus looking for a good armor set for Heather that wasn't ass out, tits out, you know, wasn't some kind of like rated R for some type of sexual inclusion shit. Yeah, it was hard, man. It was hard. And I found two really good ones. Decided it was a really hard decision between these two. Did you get in trouble for calling old Heather babe? No, not yet. But like yeah, like I don't know. I call male characters and female characters babe in video games. Then I call them darling. The Sarah armor? Well, yes, no, it's not the Sarah armor. Although I did play with that one for a little bit because I was like, you know, this one's okay, but it didn't. The Sarah armor was still a little like I don't know if you know, it'd be cool to like toss this on like another companion and put them in like Jamaica Plains and never see them again. That's kind of what the Sarah armor was doing for me. It was more of a let's just toss them aside. But this one's called
Hell yeah.
fuck. God dang it. Shit. I was talking away, wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. Can't be putting that point. Cannot put that point in the strength. Can't even play around that. That's an F up. A royal F up that had to be fixed. Oh yeah, since I'm here, that reminds me. We have to do this, because I forgot about this part. Build kit, right? So for some reason, and I don't know why, but in the HUD add-ons, the ammo bar stays, right? It never leaves. Even though you turn it off, it still comes back on. So we're going to take that, and we're just going to push it off screen. This way. Dunsies. Let's not do that again. Let's not do that again. I can't believe I did that. Right.
Enjoy your return to the surface.
Now, what is that armor called? I've already forgot. Some type of tactical armor, tactical bodysuit, something like that. I can't remember. It's probably not even that. Well, we're going to be making it in this stream, so we'll find out here in a minute. Man, good thing I saved before doing all the crap. So let's go through this slowly. Reputation mode. You know, I still haven't patched Gun for Hire to work with Horizon. So we're gonna have a lot. Oh wow, now it's
No way.
now it's a goddamn tsunami again. Oh, I'm almost tempted to reload just to get rid of this freaking tsunami, boys. It'll be fine. It'll go away eventually, right? Has to go away eventually. I'm gonna speed through this a little bit, get us back down to where we was. I can't speed through it, can I? No, I can't. Almost forgot something important. Mac Weathers, disable Radstone. Oh yeah. Let's finish the rest of them up too. Nope. What I wanted to do, gang. There we go. Could use the NAC X hollow. I need that. For E and B. Done there. Yeah, I would like to get NAC X in the MCM menu, to be honest. That would be like exactly what I'm after. So it's settings, right? So nighttime brightness for my E and B is very bright. And then go back. NAC options. Disabling all of this. Except for the weather effects. And then, is that it? Interior override. Oh yeah. I think we disable interior override. Oh yeah, to change the weather. Let's do that. No, let's not. Last time I did that shit, the weather never jacked the weather up. It's gonna be mostly indoors. And besides, look how pretty this is. Let's slow walk through this shit. Look at the fog. Look at the rain effects. Ain't that pretty? Loud as fuck, but pretty. How good that shit looks. Oh, so pretty. All the fog and the volumetric lighting and the God rays and lens flares. Oh man. Weather is awesome. Yeah, it's loud as fuck though, but it is awesome looking. Now there's a pistol in here. Let's get this pistol first. Since we are the pistol build. Now here's something. What do you guys think, right? Kelly and Wally? Should we only touch pistols and shotguns? Or could we do pistols and shotguns but have a sniper rifle for those oh shit moments? Should this be an absolutely no holds bar pistol shotgun only? What do you guys think? Now, no fuckery this time. You're special. Luck. Oh my God. Don't tell me. We're gonna have to start all back over again. Probably from like the very beginning this time. Well, let's do it. This is why you shouldn't play video games when you feel bad, boys. You make dumb decisions. Get close and personal. It's rough getting close and personal, let me tell you. Alright. No fuck ups this time. Yo. I'm not even going to. Yeah, let's do it. I need to edit this part right here. I'm gonna edit this out. Edit this out of the freaking main part of it. I'm not even gonna loot this place. You know, we're rushing through. I'm gonna get these common tools though. Maybe a few little things, but I'm not going through every little room this time around. I can come back. I'll never come back here. I'll come back. Let's speed through this. Speed. I don't even think I'm gonna stop for this time.
Roaches?
No, let's harvest.
Oh.
That's precious stuff. I do need some of this tableware though. That I have to get for sure. So I want to be able to make the thing. Who am I kidding? I'm gonna collect everything. It's fine. Examples of what not to do, boys. What not to do. Give me this fuse. You forgot the tape and the extra blood point book. Did I? Oh no, I used the extra point book. I did use that, and I did grab the tape, I think, for Maxine, but I forgot to apply it. Yeah, I'm like I said, you know, I'm 7 shades in the wind right now because of the medication that I have to take until Tuesday. So bad decisions are inbound. Bad decisions are absolutely inbound.
My pleasure. Take the good with the bad, I guess.
You tell them, me. You know what? In the future, I'm going to start naming my guy Nate because I always want to say Nate, even though I name him something else.
I really don't care.
I know you don't, bro. All right. Whoa, he got angry. He got angry. Almost. No fuckeries this time. No fuckeries. So yeah, we'll carry around a sniper rifle,
Where is everyone?
especially in the early game. You know, we don't have a whole lot of defensive options, and shit's always going to be a much higher level than we are. So having a sniper rifle for certain situations and certain engagements is going to be pretty important.
Mine now.
Then if I can ever get the whole play aggressive system, you know, stuff out of my system, then life will just be so much better. I'll be able to actually do a permadeath run. But I play so aggressive that's just never going to happen. Although if I ever do a permadeath run, it will be rifles and power. Should I take this? Should I take this? I don't know, but let's get Maxine up and going right now.
Yes. Bingo.
Robco software upgrade is now complete. Welcome, Commander.
What are you?
I am the Robco Military Auxiliary Intelligence, a navigation entity. You may call me Maxine, or
Yeah,
Max.
absolutely.
I am
Sell
a
it for
unique
caps.
prototype
That's a really good idea.
It is can be. You're a pro. Uh-oh. This can't be good.
I can
Pathetic
assist you with a
existence.
variety of
I think we're
information
done.
in the field.
Is there anything else? Bye.
Commander, I can also monitor all community activity and warn you of potential issues.
Like I give a shit. Me that?
I was created to assist military commanders in the field, and you are the currently assigned field commander. I am now ready to assist you.
Understood.
You know, one cool thing, Zana is kind of going into the direction of what the heck's it called? Hunters of the Commonwealth. I'm not saying he's like, you know, flipping it off or anything, but the whole harvesting mechanic is very similar. But however, I prefer the harvesting mechanic that he has over theirs, which is just a time-based click and do kind of deal.
Dead as can be.
Right, dead as can be. That reminds me. Let me come into player comments and go to event commentary. Notice dead body frequency. We don't want to be. I'm almost tempted to just put this on 0.
Bye. Dead as can be.
Jesus Christ, you know you played this game too much when you can time the NPC appearing before they even show up. That's how you know you've played this game too much. Thousands and thousands of hours. Like Agent Kelly, I don't know if you're still watching, but I have more hours in this game than I do in Ark. And you should know how many hours I have in Ark, bro. You know what? Instead of selling it for caps, I'm going to give that cryolator to Heather. Nah, I'm not playing around on this playthrough. Heather's going to get a big gun.
Vault door cycling sequence initiated. Please stand back.
Excellent.
That's a long time, sir. Indeed it is, my friend. Indeed. I love that orange hue from this light right here. There is a purified water over here, along with some basic electricity. Bam. Hazan blessed us with the only purified water you can get for quite some time. Got everything from over there that I need. I need the Baltec training manual. That's going to go into Iron Defender right out the gate. Alright.
Just take it.
Get this pistol. How we looking? Okay. So let's save. But new saves. New saves. Go field kit. Want to go field kit? No, not yet. Not yet. Mod config. Right. And then we're going to apply these settings. Okay. On and off. Set all of this. Offsets. Now that I'm membering, I'm going to go ahead and set this one to 80. All right. That should be done on that part. And then Faster Workshop has its hotkey. Hollow Time has its hotkey. Let's go ahead and just slide it up a bit more. About right there. Looks good. Yes, confirm player comments we've already set. The wheel is already done. Save. I overlap the save again like a good boy. Almost done. For the third time. Okay. Global options. Add-ons. We're going to turn grenade off. Yes. We're going to go to the ammo bar. And wait, I'm past 100. Man, we're going to get to gameplay eventually. The whole early part of this stream has been how to not play the game. Now the debuff bar. Go to the left at 100. Buff bar. I think going to the left 100 on the buff bar is a little too much, but not that bad actually. I should have just left it on 5. Yeah, should have just left it on 5 and just moved it multiple times. It's been helpful seeing this setup. Well, I'm glad to know that me screwing up constantly today has been at least helpful. That looks good there. Yeah, that looks fine to me. That looks fine to me. Let's go finish up the debuff bar now. Honestly, I think the debuff bar just needs to come over maybe 1 point. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, this should be a full UI setup. Let's go to... Let's just quick save. That way I don't override it. Alright, change specials and attributes. 411 6 year 8 8 8. Double check 41168888. Change appearance. No. Finish and exit the vault. Special book in Sanctuary goes into luck.
Return to the surface, and thank
We
you
already
for
put the
choosing
bonus point
Vault Deck.
into Iron Defender. Huh. That was odd. What kind of weather do we got? Press OK. Reputation mode. Yes, allow game events to do that. Well, we got rid of the rain. Let's give it a second. Nice. Now let's set up Knack. Pearl. Disable rad storms. Always like to give it a second or three. After I set that up. Now that's done. We need to go in here. Nighttime brightness needs to be much brighter nights. Go back, and I can't remember the interior override settings, so I'm not gonna touch that. I like to disable, especially that fake interior darkening. That one gets me every time. I like the weather effects though, so I'll keep that on there. But that also may get turned off too. Where's the NAC override option? There it is. NAC options. No. Go back. There it is. Enable the patch. Ah. There we go, boys. Right and pretty. Wow, that was a lot of steam noises coming from that spot over there, weren't they? Now, new save. No more foolery. I will not fall for my stupidity that I inflict on myself. Hopefully. The Heather Casdin quest should be popping up any minute now. Look at that, though. Look at that. All these lovely ground textures. The flora textures I touched very sparingly. And that's just because that I personally like the dead look. I attempted to expand on the dead look. There was a little pause there in play, and that was because of my poor video card. Hard struggle right now. We got this. Toss a Sea Captain's hat on. And that's set up. Cryolator's going to Heather. I've done all the things down here. Except I want my weapon kit on the bar. I prefer having the weapon kit on a hotkey as opposed to having it, in the wheel menu. You still access it from the wheel menu, but I like to quick access it if possible. Bobby pin. Which texture mods? Fallout HD texture overhaul 2K. And it's like 80 gigs. 80 gigs of textures. It's a massive overhaul project. So, get into it. You better have a lot of space. Because it's like 16 files too. He touches every single thing in the game. Everything. Luxors, it might be Luxors. Yeah, I think it is. I've had those textures for a long time though, so it's hard for me to remember. The only time that I actually go to his page now, and I would go there every day if I could give him more thumbs ups, but I go there to see if anything is updated or if he's added anything. That. Slow and steady, Joe. Luck. Good. Safe. We're safe. Oh yeah, he does such phenomenal work, man. Like, the guy is genius.
Excellent.
Absolutely genius. Now, I think the pistol that I picked up earlier is better. It's 14. That one's better. Ah, looks so good. So crisp, so clean for like a 10-year-old game. Looks great. And I'm cruising at about 55, sometimes 45 frames per second. And that's only because my video card is hard struggling right now because it does need to be replaced. It's just not running. Like, I don't know if you guys are seeing it, but sometimes I'll get like a green screen tear. However, my favorite part is in here. The light isn't overpowering from the Pip-Boy. It's got like a nice little, you know, orange, dirty hue to it. You know, like you would find back in those days, not this bright halogen shit.
Come to Papa.
I don't mind having a light source that is like a halogen bulb experience, but I prefer my old ass Pip-Boy not be mega bright. Alright, well, that's gonna go boom boom. Did I put the backpack on at least? Ooh, Grognak the Barbarian. Will come in handy. Need several of the Grognak the Barbarian comics. Because we need to deck out our Ripper. And the Ripper is going to be our primary melee weapon because we are going to have a melee weapon, even though we are pretty strict on being pistol shotgun only. We will have a melee weapon. We will have a sniper rifle. And we will have a grenade launcher. Because there are just some things that you cannot do without a little extra oomph in your slap attack.
Sweet.
And get a little closer. Jesus Christ. Like right up your ass hat. Why?
Leaving here in one piece. Suits me fine.
Oh yeah, your gun mod? Oh yeah. Cannot wait to get the gun mod out.
Whatever.
And it's not the well, I am going to be using the gun mod that I made. Yeah, the M32. And it's not overpowered either. Like, I'm pretty sure some people would think it was. All it is it's literally a pretty version of Zolinol's grenade launcher. That's it. Like, I literally just carbon copy. I cloned his grenade launcher into that, which, by the way, I need to update that grenade launcher today because I forgot to add the scripts for the what's it called? What's this? Here. The scripts for this, right? So you can change ammunition. I forgot to put that on there, so I will be updating that grenade launcher to have that script. Field kit. Wow. Low strength. Low strength. I've been playing so long with a high strength character that going to this low strength business is kind of rough. Yeah, the ammo swap. Yeah, I totally forgot to put that into the mod, and I actually overwrote an animation string that I need to fix. I mean, the weapon does work. I did test it out, but that was like my first weapon mod that I ever made, so I didn't realize that I was missing out so many like beneficial things to have, you know. How many bobby pins do I have? I have 2. I don't want to risk using my bobby pins unless I have multiples. Did I get old boy back here? Where the hell did he go? Whoa, he's all the way out there. Jesus. Okay. Did I harvesto you? I did. Got him. But I do have a pistol mod that as soon as we get to 60 ballistic skill, we can make. And it is phenomenal. It's called the Select Revolver up on the workshop. And it is great. I'm also going to be modding, not today, probably tomorrow. I'm going to be modding the Select Shotgun and putting it into the game too. So we'll have some really cool looking weapons to play with. Oh, he got me, that bastard.
Glad
Please
that's
don't
over.
poison me. Wow.
Get lost. Bloated windbag.
Yeah,
Damn
you
it.
tell him, bud. Bloated windbag. Well, I feel like my icons are messed up here for some reason. Like I don't remember. I don't know why that's black. Let me just look at this for a second. It's kind of annoying. Fallout HUD layout. Right. This one right here. Color. Why are you black? I don't want you to be black. I want you to be HUD color. Okay, and then the health bar, the RADS bar. I want you to be the warning color. All right. Now that change won't come into effect until we do this. Ah, that's so much better. I know that's just a small little thing, but it was really annoying me.
Like I give a shit.
It's funny. My whole modding thing, the whole reason I got into modding Fallout 4 was the game had switched over to 1.9 when I came back to Fallout. And I came back to Fallout for that reason, because it did switch over to 1.9 Horizon. That is what I'm talking about. And then I was devastated
We'll all be better off without
because the Heather mod didn't update. The Heather Casdin didn't update. And I was hard struggle. Did you have to patch Fall UI? No. You do not have to patch Fall UI, Wally. However, you have to put Fall UI above Horizon in the load order. So it'll be Horizon, then Fall UI. The only problem about that is, and I actually need to patch it. I need to patch this. I will. It's just a lot of work, and there's other things I want to do first. But some of the feeds that will come through, most notably the crits, like Horizon has this thing where it says you critically hit so-and-so for such and such, right? Whenever you get a critical. Unfortunately, the code, the string for that particular line of code isn't in Fall UI. It's not part of Fall UI. And since we're primarily using Fall UI and little bits of Horizon, you get the actual string of code on a crit. And I'll make sure to point that out when it happens. Look how pretty Cogsworth looks, guys. Look how handsome he is. Look at those gorgeous rust textures, right? Beautiful.
Codsworth?
She's in a better place.
They
The rangefinder option. The rangefinder option should still work. I don't personally use it, but I don't.
That means you're,
Fall UI doesn't actually
Codsworth.
overwrite
I...
hardly
Well,
anything
sir, it's been just
from Horizon.
horrible. 2 centuries with
And
no
I-
one to talk to.
I've been using it for months like this, and I really
Stay
haven't
with me, pal.
found a reason reason
Thank
to
you,
like
Cosmo.
patch it to make it work perfectly because it,
Enough feeling sorry for myself.
I have a problem
Shall we search the
of making mods
Codsworth, I already
just
looked.
enough to work for what I needed to do.
Thanks for trying.
Look.
Thanks
So-
for your help, Codsworth.
Good luck. I shall remain here.
And then if I do something and I'm like really proud of it, you know, and I'm like, whoa, this is super, super awesome, amazing sauce. I'll put more effort into it and get that up onto like the Nexus. I only need to do a little bit of scrapping here. This needs to go down. And let's activate the mailbox as soon as we can. As soon as we can. Can now? Cannot. Okay. Let's walk away a little bit and come back to it. That's all it needed. It was just shy. And because I remember Agent Kelly wanting to be able to see all the notifications, I adjusted the event slider so that it's not so massive. And then I adjusted the, you know, the stream stuff. So, yeah, he can see all the little things. Let me look here. What do I need to do? I need to turn hollow time on. That's one thing I need to do. We're good to go. We are good to go. Cryo cells. Actually, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 6 of them for Heather to make her work because Heather's unlimited ammo. Now, here's the thing, right? You might be saying, oh, well, that's OP, that's broken, giving your follower a massive FU weapon that they can just obliterate Obsidy with. No, it don't work like that. Heather is very fragile. Even in power armor, she is fragile. Very fragile. I don't need the stealth boy. I don't need that. Don't need the grizzled meat or that with me. In here, I want to put the wedding wing ring away. And we're good.
Hell yeah.
This is everything I want to bring with me. Switch over to this. Now the recent sub thing, I may switch that over because it's covering up a little bit of the UI. Doesn't seem to be too bad. I mean, that may be a thing I adjust fire at another time. For now, it doesn't seem to be too good of a...
Bye.
Bye, Felicia.
I'm glad that's over with.
All right, in this quest, right, there's a couple things we got to do. We're leaving Sanctuary early because we're going to go get Heather. We're immediately going to go from there, and we're going to go over to...
Pathetic existences.
Whoa, easy, boy. Why you got to be so harsh on these rad roaches?
Dead as can be.
We're going to be going over to the Gigamart or Megamart, whatever it's called. Already forgot. Now, I don't know about you all, but
Yes.
for me, I've always had this problem since I've been playing 1.9 Horizon. So I have to save at the beginning of this bridge, and then I have to load. I don't know why. Maybe it's a mod. Maybe it's something that I'm using that F's with Horizon, but nothing should be overriding Horizon other than Fall UI. And Fall UI don't even touch this mechanic. So what happens is I go across the bridge, right?
Hell yeah.
Ah, you see this? You see this?
Nice.
This is one of the reasons why I stopped streaming for Fallout for so long, right? Like my textures, and I was custom making a lot of these patches, right? As soon as you would strip this guy, only his head would show. So I fixed that problem. The other one was also finishing up Heather too, which is why Heather's getting a minigun. Because even though, you know, that might be kind of powerful, Heather fall down a lot. And then you actually have to maintain her and heal her up. So companions, and we're going to be having 2 companions. It's very expensive. I got to make adrenaline kits, and I got to make engineering kits. So there may be times where Heather and Cogsworth or Heather and Ada is just following along behind me, constantly screaming in pain, and we can't do anything about it because we don't have the material because this is Desolation.
Hey, boy. What are you doing out here
So-
all by yourself?
Yeah, it is balanced, even though I'm going to be giving her a minigun.
You want to come
May
with
not
me,
sound
pal?
like it's balanced. It's balanced. Trust me, she fall down.
Okay then.
I even had to change her freaking combat from foolhardy to brave because she would just fall over and never get up all the time. You know what? Something I just remembered. I probably should have mentioned up on Ada Works now. Oh yeah. I noticed that. I was going to patch Ada because I was always like, why can't Best Girl res you, right? So I was gonna do it. I don't have to do it now. It's taken care of. Please don't be difficult to kill. All right, give me the pop-up, please. Give me the pop-up. There it is. No. Oh, dang it. That pissed my guy off.
Glad that's over with.
So the problem that Ada was having, like, you know, obviously if you guys have watched my stream before, you already know this, but she couldn't res you. She was not connected to the companion system at all for some reason. And that was another issue with Heather too. Was not connected to the companion system. Where is that basic animation? There we go. Immersive animations. Love that. So cool. This brings my immersion. And oh, speaking of immersion, I'm working on a patch for Nuclear Winter because that one looks fun. And I'm going to pair Nuclear Winter with Gas Mask of the Wastelands, which was already patched by a very talented individual. That mod kicks your ass. I tested it out last night after stream, and it basically just beat my ass steady. It was rough. See, that little tear-in right there, that won't happen probably when I get my new video card.
Hey, boy.
But yeah, this one right here, something's wrong with my current video card, and I did a bottleneck test the other day. 42%. Listen, you want to be 5% or lower on your bottlenecks whenever you're, you know, testing GPU to CPU ratios. And yeah, it's 47%. It's not good.
I know.
A lot of people, when they're building their PCs and stuff like that, they never think about things like that. But yeah, which when I first got the hardware,
Sweet.
that was not the case. So here's our first rifle.
Come to Papa.
Should have done that. Should have scrapped it. I'm going to get this safe right here because I will forget about it if I don't. Perfect.
That's it.
Ooh. Well, are you playing in 1080p? I am. I was playing in 1440 or 4K stretch, whatever it's called, resolution. But the problem was, you know, I was putting extra strain on my video card and my entire rig, and it was gorgeous, right? I loved it. But when I noticed my videos, you know, streams and things like that, there's literally no difference between 1080p and 1440. None whatsoever. At least I couldn't see it. I could not notice a difference between the two. So, since streaming and everything from one PC is strenuous, now if I had multiple PCs, I would go for the higher for 1440. But since I'm doing everything from one PC, I'd opted in to just do 1080p. Because it looks good, plays good, you know, there's no loss of anything between here and YouTube at all. Still new save. What am I doing? So personally, I think 1080p is fine playing, especially if you're streaming and video recording from one machine. You know, perfectly perfect. Now, how about this rifle that I got? It doesn't have a scope on it yet, so. Yeah,
Well,
probably just gonna scrap
what
that
have you
one.
been up to?
He's a dog, bro. He's a freaking synth hound. FYI, that's totally what dog meat is. He's a synth sent here to spy on us. I know it. Deep in my soul. Conveniently placed best friend animal outside of the vault where you're currently sealed up as a replacement. Yeah, Totally a synth dog. We're almost there, boys. Now, the other day, I realized I had made a really big boo-boo. Same with the birds. Yes, all those freaking birds, they're synths. How do you think the Institute knows what's going on? That's why I will never side with the Institute, right? They play too many mind games. I hate mind games. I hate that. Like, what are those monsters called that kind of like charm you and put you in like dreams and stuff like that? Hate those things. Mind control, kills me. Now let me kind of poke my head. Okay, my God, she has clothes on this time. So when I was patching Heather, I accidentally removed her clothes. Was an interesting situation for sure.
Excuse me.
I carry the highest quality alternative medicine products you can find in the Commonwealth today. Interested?
So you're a doctor?
No, I'm not a doctor. Traditional medicine is adequate if that's all you have, but I offer something much, much better. Traditional medicine cures you today. Alternative medicine can improve your overall health and vitality forever. It's true. Trust me. Use my healing preparations often enough, and you will see an improvement in your overall health. Got a question for you. Say you find a little kid in a cave. He's all alone, hasn't eaten in days, scared to death. When you walk up to him, you can see he has a nice little collection of stolen goods. What do?
Confiscate the property by force and leave the boy there as punishment.
That is such a human thing to say.
Wally,
Where you headed?
I'm assuming you like the Heather preset.
I'm tracking a murderer. The bastard who shot my wife. Took my son. I don't even have a clue who he is or where he's gone.
Bet you 100 caps the Institute was behind it. Their synths are a fucking plague on the Commonwealth. I'll help you track him if you want. I'd love nothing better than to bag one of those murdering, kidnapping sons of bitches.
These synths, what are they?
Synths are robots the Institute sends into the Commonwealth to fuck with us. I need a partner. Someone to watch my back? I'll give you a discount on my products and 200 caps if you'll join me. I need to get off the caravan trail. And I need to do something else. And you hear about all this cool stuff in the Commonwealth, but when all you do is bust your ass on the road, you never see it.
Why would you trust me?
Yeah, it's a very popular one.
My
on
only
the
other
Nexus,
option
man.
is to hire a caravan guard. And every time one opens his mouth, a complaint falls out. I'm not that desperate yet. So, will you take my offer? Team up with me?
Sounds good.
Fan-fucking-tastic. The name's Casdin. Heather Casdin. Been on the road my whole life. Been training with weapons my whole life. If something's going on in the Commonwealth, I know about it. Traders love to gossip. I have a newspaper article for you to read. I don't want to talk about it, but it's true. Someone did get out, and it was me. Thought you might like to know why I'm trigger happy around synths. Oh, one more thing. I've got a transponder for you to carry. Flick it on, and I'll be able to track you if we get separated. That's it. That's all I've got. It's time to rock and roll.
Hiya, dog meat.
Hiya, dog meat.
Okay, now I can talk. I never interrupt. I never interrupt Heather. It's not a thing I do. All right, what do I need here? We need to unseal this package. Normally gain 10% XP from persuading women.
Hey, boy.
Okay. What's up, dog meat? How you doing? Now I need to go into miscellaneous. And I need, not miscellaneous, magazines and guides? No. What the hell is it at? Holotapes and notes. There we go. So Heather's list. Alright, now I like having my quest stuff like right in my face so I can notice it a little bit better. So when we first get Heather, there's a whole lot going on. Now the one thing with 1.9 and for my Heather Casdin patch up on the Nexus, You can't use this skin without the patch for it.
Hey,
And I am going to
Hey.
be fixing that at some point.
Let's do it.
Because that I'm currently modifying, I've modified the thing from the original already, and I need to put up a version, an unmodified patch. So once I situate all that, we'll be good to go. Heather, darling, one thing I can't figure
Show
out.
me what you've got.
I don't know what it is. This right here, Heather's laser pistol, right? There's a few places where you can actually choose the name of the weapon, and you can hard code in an icon, right? You can hard put the icon in. Can't figure out for the life of me why it's. I think I just had an epiphany. You know what? The actual code that places this weapon in her inventory doesn't have the icon. Fuck. Huh. Dang, man. That's what's up. I'll have to fix that and update that later. There you go, Heather. You get a cryo later. Now freeze the shit out of people. Alright, let's go get our temporary melee weapon. This is going to be the weapon we use until we get the Ripper. And hopefully we can get the Ripper pretty soon. That is a fantastic weapon. And you know what I forgot to make?
Sure.
Whatchamacallit? I forgot to make a whistle.
want some more?
Aha!
Take the good with the bad.
Damn it, where'd you go?
Ugh. Did you?
Can be.
It's weird fighting up here. This person's usually down there.
Damn it.
Cryo later.
Hey, buddy.
Piss some more
Let's
off.
do this.
And I'm going right up here. Oh, it still got me, you bastard. How did you do that? How did you get up here? This is my safe space. Can't be up here.
Good riddance. One down.
Mother effers, how do I get up here? Can I get up here? You let me climb? Let me climb, please. They won't let me climb? That's fine. I'll just jump around. Listen, I don't want to be poisoned right now, alright? Mother truckers. Heather, where the hell are you at, girl? I need backup.
Hell yeah.
Oh, you're over there killing? Yeah, you that son of a freaking bastard. Mole rat. Stupid ass.
Fist, motherfucker.
Jesus Christ, Heather, you are violent, girl. I do not want to be poisoned right now. At all. We have like no HP, so like just getting breathed on is bad. Is there any more of these? Oh, there is. Get out the way, dog meat. I can't be in there. Listen, save me, lady, person. Very handsome fellow. I need you to save me, protect me.
You're going down. Suits me fine.
Mind your feet.
Out of the way.
Oh my God, give me that. There we go. Where? Now,
You really don't want
the baseball bat is an excellent option for a low strength character, right? Excellent option. Does really good damage for what it is. It's lightweight. It's like 3 or 4 pounds. I hear one. No, that's just dog meat. Very lightweight weapon.
Sweet.
And honestly, we could stay with the baseball bat and just upgrade it over time. Because you can get some really cool mods for the baseball bat. And there is a really cool baseball bat that has had its
Dead as can
effect
be.
removed to some degree, I think, and has a cool sound effect with it, being the slugger in Jamaica Plains. And we could upgrade that with rockets and all kinds of little Spocks and things like that. That would be a good option. However, I'm a big fan of the Ripper. When you take the Ripper You put the extended curve blade on it, which can disarm.
We'll all be better off without you around.
You know what? See what I mean? Even at 1, even on a 1, he's still.
I really don't care.
There's so many dead bodies here that it's just tagging it. I may just turn that off completely, but I also don't want to do that because it is pretty cool to hear him talk about the dead bodies. Now back to what I was saying. You take the Ripper, you get it upgraded, you get the curved attachment to it so it disarms, and then you add, and here's the key, you add cryo to it.
Oh, I see you.
It is beast because that cryo and that freeze happen on each tick of the damage, and the way the Ripper works, for some reason, it has a different application of damage constantly because it is a chain weapon. So you can just lock shit down. And for quite some time, we're going to be low life. You know, we're going to have a low amount of HP, not necessarily low life. Having control of the battle is going to be key to our survival. Now, I'm going to do everything I can, and I'm going to make decisions based on not dying. I will flee, I will do all this other stuff, but it is possible that we will die. Especially with explosives. Because, and I think it's worked, but explosives should have a larger kill radius now. Good. Good. So normally, you know, you get further enough away, you're fine. That should be different.
How's it going?
Hey, how's it going?
The only thing left for me to do, honestly, I need to finish up the power armor stuff for Mom with her, and then I need to fix the patch that lets player comments work with Heather. That one's tricky, though. That one's super tricky. It's Horizon, so not if, but when you die. That's true. That is true. Although I've been watching this, I came across this guy called Wanderer, right, through Discord. I've been watching his channel. He's doing a permadeath. And I've only watched 1 or 2 of his episodes. But see right there, that lag spike that happens, that's happening because of the bottleneck that's occurring from CPU and GPU. That'll be fixed though. We have a 2.3% bottleneck card coming in the mail. Should be here Tuesday, Wednesday. Now, the only reason we're in here is for this. Maybe that too, but over here, this thing. I need to add the icons to that. I need to add the icons to those holotapes. That's a must. Let's go ahead and save. Just a quick save. Now, normally, I wouldn't save from there. I'd have that disabled. But since I'm the one who's modded all the mods that I have, except for a few, I've made patches for. There is one mod that I gave up and just went to another individual, and that's the person who done the patch for Red. Yeah, because I was messing that up, so I just went to them.
Yes.
The immersive animations, I need to add 2 or 3 more animations, which is for first aid. So whenever you're using the bandages, it'll do like the wrap your arm animation play. Need to add that in. And once that's done, the immersive animations are pretty much set for all the Horizon stuff. I think I've got everything anyway. Right. So in here, we can go ahead and get a few points. I am going to need this soon. Grim Reaper Sprint is going to be needed. Armorer. Ballistics. We have 1 more point, and that's going to go into Scrapper. Now, here's the thing. 1.9. Bro, that would be great. I am setting it up. I have player comments to talk to her, And I figured out one of her lines. So every once in a while, she'll say, "How's it going?" back to you, right? So your guy will be like, "Hey, how's it going?" And she'll be like, "How's it going?" Which happened earlier. But
hey, got a sec?
see, see right there, I got it working, sort of, right? But it is nowhere near, thick enough to be released to the public. I'm pretty sure a lot of people would love just a banter style play between Heather and their character throughout the entire time they're doing their playthrough, right? So I am going to share that patch with everybody.
Instead of having to walk everywhere.
Preach it, girl. Preach it. Now back to like skill points and stuff. Cars are no longer king. You used to get so much nuclear material from a car, right? Tons of nuclear material. You don't anymore. You get one, maybe two, and that's at like 140 something salvage. I've tested. It's rough, but where you get your nuclear material, Robotos. So let me go ahead and quick save. You don't need to spend. You don't need technologists, right? Let me just bring this perk shop up. If you're playing a build like I am, you don't need this. You don't need technologist. All you need is scrapper, and you want to max scrapper out, and that's it. You're golden. I think once you get 40 points into scrapper, you start getting the nuclear materials from robots. Once you hit 60 points into scrapper, you can get upwards of 30 nuclear material from robots. And this person, I was gonna say gentleman, because I refer to males and females as gentlemen because I'm just weird. And it's funny sounding too, honestly. But he made a patch that makes it so that you can now scrap all robots. It's a Discord only patch though, so if you want that, you need to head over to the Horizon Discord, pick that up from him. Dude is genius. Damn, 30, yeah. I need to get back into the habit of saying the person's name and what they say.
I cannot
since
wait
I don't
to
have
see what's in here. Here's hoping for donuts.
Absolutely, Heather. Here's hoping for donuts. Look how pretty the lighting is in here. All right, we're not in here to loot though. We are in here though to go elbow deep in some ghoul carcasses, because that is hunting experience, and it's also gristled meat, stuff like that that we need for fertilizer. And
I'll just take this.
Of course you will. Oh, Heather, darling, need you
On it.
to go over there before dog meat gets in your way.
Got it.
Can you go over there? Is I in your way? Is that the problem? Can I not get it from this angle? Apparently I can't. Come on, game. Let me get over here to this spot.
On it.
Oh, that was a real struggle. No, game. Don't talk to her. Don't distract her again. Heather, can you just unlock this terminal, please? Thank you.
Hope there's something good in here.
Wow. That was a real struggle right there. Real struggle.
All yours.
Let's open this up just for funsies, and let's turn on the robot to help us out in here a little bit. We're quite weak. Quite weak right now.
Yes.
Whoa. Was that a T60? Freaking T60 power armor. What the hey? Alright. Let's go over here and attempt to not give this dude power armor.
I'm aware of that, yeah.
I just completely whiffed.
You're not killing anyone.
Full whiff. Alright, Heather. I did a bad. I ran away from you, girl. Come help me.
Everything okay, boy?
Freeze them.
For the head.
Here we go again.
You aim for the head. You got the big gun. Ooh. That was close.
Dead as can be.
Man, it is super dark in here without a light source, huh? Now, Mr. Robo,
Yes.
you're right there. So maybe I should let you come down a little bit before derping around over here. We'll take those because those can contain things. Reload this puppy up. All right, that should be good enough. All right, woke everybody up.
Yes.
Whoa.
Get out of my way. That is convenient.
Jeez, I don't want to accidentally hit that freaking robot, though.
Clear. This is hostile target.
Definitely don't want to accidentally hit that robot. Good boy, dog meat. All right.
No robot is superior to me.
Yeah, they're not.
Area secure. Protect.
Except for that one. Except for that one. That one's
Affirmative.
what's superior. See how cool is that mod, right? He just had a small conversation with a robot. Such a cool mod.
You're going down. Good riddance.
No, no, no.
Not today.
Oh, no, no.
One more ghoul.
Justice will
Life
be
must have been so easy
administered
before the war.
swiftly.
And you could come
And
to a store like this and
fairly.
buy anything you wanted.
All right, with Heather with that thing, and we have dog meat, we can then successfully lock down 2 or 3 ghouls at once, so we're relatively safe. Relatively. Again, I'm not really in here to loot, so I need to remember that myself. However, we will strip the corpses.
Come to Papa.
Only here for a few things, and that's a backpack, possible chance at a colonial duster, which we did not get,
You're going down.
and this knocks off one of the locations that Heather wants to be taken to.
Excellent.
So I'll have to come back here later. I'll have to remember to come back here later and fully loot this place up.
Hell yeah.
There's several stops too to make. There is a few things over here that I want to get.
Nice.
We do have a couple more stops. Right after this, we're going to Starlight Drive-In, and we're taking over Starlight Drive-In. We're taking over that place so that we can scrap the cars there to get a small amount of nuclear material, advanced circuitry, and basic circuitry. Mother trucker. So it's 2 or 4 advanced circuitry that you can get in Starlight. I'm just not winning at this mini game right now. There's a bunch of basic circuitry and a couple pieces of nuclear material.
Hell yeah. One down.
Damn. What we got here? Minuteman farmhand clothes. Got the hat. I do like the hat. Let me put the hat on. I'm gonna take this. Put the gloves on too because that is a little bit more protection. The patrolman glasses because we are very fly. And I think that's it. Yeah, I'll sort out all the scrapping and whatnot after we kill all the ghouls and clean up their corpses. Oh, what are you shooting at? Is it not? Oh, it's not this window. It's in the other window over there. Got it. I am probably going to use the laser.
Mine now.
Just to conserve on ammo. In fact, let me go ahead and just put that on there. Weapons. Where's it at? Laser musket. And you know what? I think the laser musket might be our sniper rifle. For a time. Nope, that might be our thing. Because it is possible that we could switch over to energy later on if, you know, pistols just don't cut it for some reason. But I don't think that's going to be the case. I think this is quite good. I keep hearing somebody. Oh, that's what I hear.
Started.
Oh, that's the last of our fusion cells.
Hell yeah.
Oh, what do you have, sir?
Bingo.
Minutemen heavy jacket.
You are
I know they're going down, Heather, but I gotta look at this new drip that I just picked up.
Want some more?
Whoa, look, let's go to first person, turn over here to this light for a second. Holy hellfire, look at me. I think I just found my outfit, boys. The hell does this one come from? I wonder if it's We Are the Minutemen mod. That is
Bingo.
not gonna lie.
Excellent.
My guy's quite sexy looking right now. God, look at this. Look at this. Wow. Look at that. That's hilarious. I look like your typical redneck Asian. Just like I supposedly am.
Come to Papa.
There we go.
watch yourself. If
Get 'em, dog meat. Oh yeah,
You're going
you can
down.
totally kill Heather. Well, not kill her, but I've done that before.
I'm glad that's over with.
Now that she can be, injured and sustain those injuries, she's walked by and I've shot her in the back of the head, which is why some extra points are going to go into charisma. I kind of want to have a 10 charisma. All right, that's there. Oh yeah, let me harvest these guys. We're gonna have to clean up our inventory a bit here. Give dog meat and everybody a couple things to carry. Poor old dog meat. He only gets a few minutes in my playthroughs to shine, and that's here because I do this every single playthrough. I have depending on what I'm going for, I have a set pattern on where and what I do.
Smell.
See, look, listen. Isn't that mod cool? Like, my guy was already complaining about the smell in here. Without that player comments mod, you would never know what he's thinking. Or she, if you play with she's. Okay, Heather, I want you to buy all of my hats, all of my glasses, probably not the gas mask, but all of this. Buy all of that from me.
I'll just take this.
Another thing with Heather is she no longer has like 5,000 caps, right? And you don't have to set it up anymore. I figured out how to make her start with whenever her inventory refreshes, it only refreshes with 250 caps, which is a very standard balanced rate for Horizon, because I pulled the code from Horizon into her field. Send everything over. Keep the frag grenades though. Don't want to get rid of that. This laser musket is degraded at 15%, where this one's at 20. So we're going to swap those. What about over here? Keeping the T60. Do I have any raw meat that I can scrap? I do. Ammo. Any unusable ammo? Do we do 30s? We don't use 30s. 357, 38, 10 mil. I need to keep around because we're currently using a 10 mil pistol.
Come to Papa.
Not a bad way. All right, that's done. Let's open our field kit back up. And let's do junk scrapping. Just trying to get some weight. That's all we're doing. And typically breaking everything down will get us that weight that we need. We'll free it up rather. Come on, 60%. Couple more ticks over. That's all we need. Couple more tick overs.
I really don't care.
Wow. Should talk to me like that, me. Very disrespectful. You bastard. Now, before I forget, I want to go into this thing and put it back on the bar. Actually, you know what? Let's put it over here. No, let's put it right there. 5 is usually where I keep my sniper when I'm playing with a sniper.
Sweet. Excellent.
I wonder if I should switch to the 10 millimeter. Might be a good idea to switch to 10 millimeter here. Also, might be a good idea to not stand in the fire. Definitely don't want to stand in the fire at all. Now, another cool mod that I've patched is called Backpacks of the Commonwealth. And it's only in here because it looks cool. I really like Zonal's backpacks, the camping and hunting backpacks, and the robot backpack are my favorite. But
Nice.
something about
Nice.
now that sledgehammer, you know, to get off track real fast. The sledgehammer is why I come here when I'm on a melee character. Sledgehammer being one of the best melee weapons you can use.
My pleasure.
We showed them.
Yeah, we did.
Nice.
Needlessly burnt through a lot of ammo there when I could have been doing that.
You're not leaving here in one piece.
But this right here is why we came, and it's for the Outcast
Hell yeah.
travel pouch. And there's something about this particular backpack right here, right? You know, I just like it. I like this particular backpack.
Excellent.
So the mod's in here to have that in there. Now all the special effects like giving you drinks of water, reducing rads, curing you, and stuff like that have all been completely removed.
Like I give a shit.
And they're just Horizon backpacks.
Ugh.
I know me. You don't like to go elbow deep up the rear point of contact of a good old ghoul, but the deeper you go,
Oh, gross.
better stuff you find.
Excellent.
All right, all the ghouls on this level are dead. Should be, unless one is like lingering around. So I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna pick up a few little things. Not a lot though. I'm gonna harvest all these ghouls. We're gonna get out of here because we need to move on to the next spot. Next spot being
Sweet.
Starlight Drive-In. Another thing that we need to do. Get a very important maid.
I always get so excited when I find duct tape, you know, or Wonder Glue. If you don't use it, you can always trade it. Everybody needs adhesive.
Yeah, they do. All right, companion whistle is on the bar. Heather,
Roger that.
go over there and work on making some drugs so we can get that
Won't be
sweet,
able to
sweet
pick this.
affinity gain. I'm going to click on a damn computer because that's what I'm good at. Nice. We got that affinity gain. Grab a few little extra tidbits over here. All right, Heather.
You got it.
There. Let's roll out. Let's get this for some lockpicking experience too. Why not? We have some bobby pins. Less bobby pins now.
Got it.
Ghouls are some of the best things to give you hunting XP. There's just so many of them compared to like animals.
We'll all be better off without you around.
Now, one thing I'm pretty sure that
Excellent.
everybody who plays Horizon already knows this, but you have a limited maximum
I really don't
number
care.
that you can take your skills to. And I'll show you how to check that. In just a moment. Let's open up our field kit. Let's go down to skills menu. Now you see this number over here? The numbers in green is how many points that you can gain towards that skill by using that skill. So example, if we go up here and look at hunting, we can get 45 more points, 0.4. So basically we can take this skill, hunting, passively up to 50. To get any higher than 50, we have to invest skill points. Now the same thing down here for salvaging, right? 49. Well, let's say 47, 21. That's going to be what? 60? No. 70. It's going to let us go up to 70, right? We can get up to 110 with just the salvaging perk alone, without touching the other one, which is, it's rough, but that's 10 points below what we need to be able to salvage cars. Now, I think there are other ways to passively get those next 10 points up without spending a point into Technologist. But if we don't, it's not the end of the world. Robot hunting is pretty much what we're going to be doing to fund our nuclear material needs. It's actually going to be what we do to get our advanced circuits, nuclear material, circuit boards, all those little things like that. Now, one of the big things that we are going to be invested into heavily is survival. So we are going to have to, at some point, where's it at? We are going to be going all the way up to 4. Wow, that music's super loud. We are going to be going up to level 4. If the audio of the game is too loud for you all, let me know. I have in the past having requested that I keep it this loud, because a lot of people, especially when there's a lot more people in my stream, there's a lot of people that actually watches me from work, so they have like a headphone, like their headphones in, and they said that it wasn't loud enough for them at the time with their headphones. So this is why everything is so loud. So if it's too much, just let me know. I might be able to tweak it down a little bit, but typically I find if you have loud quality, you can adjust your own volume personally, so that might not be a thing. But anyway, like I was saying, at a minimum, we need 4 endurance so we can get kiln resist. Because another thing that we're going to be doing heavily is chems.
We'll all be better off without you.
We're going to be doing chems, and we're going to be doing alcohol with this build. Alcohol being the party boy effect, just so we can get more luck. More luck, more crits. We're going to be critaholic at some point.
Bingo.
And hopefully, with all those crits that we'll be doing,
Sweet.
we won't have any problems. That's the dream. That's the hope and the prayer. That's what we're aiming for.
Mine now.
Now, I am going to have to rejig some stuff here. So
Hey.
dog meat.
How you doing, buddy?
You
Stay safe, buddy.
there, that's it. Come back here.
Come on, boy. It's time to go.
Now this should fix its, yep, there it is. So in Horizon gives you like an instant like transfer ability. And whenever you first recruit someone, that doesn't work. Hey, we got a T-45 left arm too. I didn't even realize I looted that. Look at that. I don't want to get into power armor, but we might be getting into power armor. I probably won't get into power armor. I love power armor. Such a hassle though in Horizon, especially in Desolation mode. It's so good though, but to me it's just too much effort in the beginning anyway. Like 90% of the fusion cores that are hidden throughout the game, they're just everywhere. They're all just like pretty much the crap.
Hell yeah.
So they're not all that useful to have. Got that dead body there. I have a dead body down here to harvest. Really can't emphasize how important ghouls are to Horizon, because they get you that free 50 points, no problems. And harvesting ghouls, Man, that's all your fertilizer ever.
Nice.
Right there. Unless you're like mass producing stuff. I never produced that. No, and I never produce in volumes where ghouls
Bingo.
don't supply my entire farming need. I'll take some of this plastic. Some of these gumdrops too. Even though I don't need the gumdrops.
Come to Papa.
One thing that I used to play with a lot is called auto loot. Right? So I got auto loot and I patched it to work with Horizon. And basically, you can just turn it on for a couple seconds. It gobbles up every single thing in like ridiculous
Sweet.
amount of range. But then I realized that I was just going through the game too fast with that. But my God, I'm sitting here thinking, if only I had auto loot installed, I could just flip the button, and then we could be on our way immediately. It's basically Wilson, but better, because it will pick up everything where Wilson only gets like certain things. It'll open chests, clean out chests, it'll clean out dead bodies, just everything. It's everything. It's harvested. I can't remember. Well, said, yeah, that's me. Yeah, I agree. But you know, I don't play with that one
really
anymore.
Don't care.
Such a great quality of life mod.
God, the smell.
Does not work with Horizon though. You have to patch it to make it work. And I'll tell you what, tracking down those world space items, pain in the dick. Absolute dick pain. Just double checking. I really want to get all of the ghouls. I really don't want to pass any up. And I have a bad habit of walking over things that I've already done, so I kind of have to go back and basically like fact check myself as far as to like what I've done and what I haven't done. I have a small amount of brain damage, small amount, and it really, I get distracted quite easily, especially when I'm streaming. My mind is thinking a couple steps ahead onto, hey, I need to be talking, you know, I need to be engaging. People need to be able to, if they want to just turn me on as complete background noise and just play their own games, you know, do their own thing. They need to be able to just hearing someone speak while you're doing like a mindless task inside of a video game really does help. At least for me anyway. Like if I'm doing a mindless task, I'm not streaming, I have a video playing. It just helps. Like one of the things that I do constantly when I'm playing Fallout personally is I just add to GP on the PC. I add to his number count. At this point, I've watched his current season 3 times. So I've gotten to the point now to where I'm just going back and rewatching his 1.9 release, which is like 50 something episodes, and I've gone through it 2 times already. I don't sleep like I should probably. I just have a ton of time. Now, almost done. Almost.
There's a good dog.
That is a good dog, man. Absolutely is a good dog. You're done. Gotten you. And I got you. Perfect. So, let me go into apparel. I'm going to go ahead and equip this. This might give me a little more, maybe. It didn't. So it has the exact same mods as this one has in it right now. But we can adjust fire on that later. It currently gives me a -2 to my agility. Fine. I'm okay with that. Now, I have the minus to the stats are in. Wow, that's a... I don't know if you guys can see this, but with this little bit of
How you
fog
doing,
right there, it's a pretty little area. I will take the cooking ware. I don't think I need it, but I'm going to take it. Alright. Now, as bad as I hate to do this, we might be sleeping. Starlight Drive-In. I hope not, because we haven't sorted food out yet. But I do have some ground meat, and there is a thing that I can use to cook with up at Starlight Drive-In, so we might be able to make a few burgers, at least. A couple wasteland burgers.
I can't believe I'm standing down here in the middle of...
You've got this. You're mine now. Me win again.
I think we're done for now.
Yeah, Heather with that cryo later is really saving her bacon right now. But at the same time, we're not exactly coming across anything dangerous. Trust me, y'all see, she falls over a lot.
I'll just take this.
I'm really digging this outfit that I have, but where's this at? Right here. Okay, I need to give that to Heather.
Hey, got a sec?
Yeah, I'll take that.
Excellent.
Militia hat with welding goggles. That's going to Heather. Minutemen winter jacket and jeans. Probably going to Heather too. Alright, let me trade with you.
Let's do it.
How bad is the clipping with this hat? Will that annoy me? Will it annoy the F out of me? So let's give you those dirty gloves. And how does this outfit look? Well, very Minutemen. Very Minutemen. Now, these custom pieces right here don't have upgraded textures because they're added from a mod. And there's no upgraded texture support for that mod. The mod's called We Are the Minutemen. And it's really effing cool. And it was a pain in the dick to patch. And I need to put that on the Nexus. If you haven't guessed, it's going to be a Minutemen playthrough. And even though I've talked about this for a couple months now, that I've been, doing Fallout 4 on my channel, I still have not done. I've always been Brotherhood of Steel. And you know what? I still haven't played Nuka World, and I still haven't played Far Harbor. I haven't watched videos on those two. I have no freaking clue. It's going to be completely fresh in my mind when I go there. Probably gonna look something up in Far Harbor because I know.
You ever come here before the war? My dad told me about movies, so I know what they are, but I've never seen one. My dad told me about movies, so I know what they are, but I've never seen one.
Now, see that right there where she double talked like that? That is where that is player comments, and that's tagging a voice line. Because I can't see, like, some of the voice lines inside the code don't tell you what they say, and then ripping the files out of the BA2. Like, I only learned how to do that last night. Holy cow! See this like super lag right there? Yeah, that's because of my poor video card that needs to be replaced. But she double said that line because she's trying to talk to my character, and I've not picked proper lines yet. So I have to go through the majority of the audio files, right? I got to go through them. First, I had to rip them out of the BA2. Hold on a second, y'all. It should still be in the pantry. Oh, I haven't touched it. It's probably behind something. All right, y'all. I'm going to quick BRB. I need to run into the kitchen. My wife can't find the beef broth, so I'm going to go help her find the beef broth. It won't be very long. I'll be right back. All right. Sorry about that, y'all. So our dogs, right? Spoiled. Holy shit! I forgot it's a comeback.
Good riddance.
So our dogs, they don't get traditional dog food, right? They get meals. We cook for our pets. So my son must have thrown away the beef broth because it wasn't where it needed to be, and I'm freaking poisoned.
Whatever.
Damn it. So anyway, could find the beef broth because we don't use chicken broth because chicken broth has a lot of salt, a lot of onion in it, and things like that. You typically use beef broth because it is, not as processed, or not really as processed. That's not the right word. It doesn't have as much in it. So we couldn't find it, couldn't do anything with it. So I grabbed tilapia, a couple fish bones, and some oyster sauce and fish sauce, and was like, hey,
Bullshit. This won't be hard.
mix all this stuff together, make a good fish broth. They're going to be having tilapia tonight with their rice and vegetables and everything else. So yeah, gourmet dog food.
Dead as can be.
It's gourmet. I have a way. We could buy some mosquito tonic from Heather. No, I don't think we can because I think we need her affinity level to be one higher than what it is. Not there.
Mine now.
Take all of this stuff right here. This. And for the love of God, yeah, simple tools. I think Zonal knows and just plants down certain things that's needed. Oh, that's compost. I forgot. We need an actual tree for wood. I'm going to drop this down. Yes. And then we're going to go to scrap furniture and fixture objects. Now, the reason why we're doing that particular setting in this settlement is that we'll get rid of the toxic barrels over there. So we don't have to go over there to where it's rad heaven. Yes. Yes. See? They're already gone. Alright. Now we're going to start stripping this place down. Thank you, game. Here's our basic circuitry. And nothing from that one. Vehicle scrap. That's what we're after. That's what we're hoping for. So that's one nuclear material so far. What about over here? That's 2 nuclear material. More, could be more, could be less. I don't know if the actual skill affects how much you scrap, you salvage from broken pieces. Be what it be. I think we're going to be fine, time-wise. What are we looking like here? 6:53 p.m. Step it up a little bit. Basic circuitry from these things. We're going to get all of this stuff, all these good little goodies. Not all of them, but the majority of them. Our advanced circuitry is right down there. I need to swing by and grab that. Then I need to scrap everything up, dump it on the follower, and then we're heading out to Gorski's cabin. The whole point of this is so we can get Wilson, get technologist level 1, and to be able to make Wilson is the main things here. So we need basic circuitry, a couple other little things. I can't remember if we need any advanced circuitry, but we will grab a couple more advanced circuitry from Red Rocket. There are 2 or 4 more up there at Red Rocket, so we'll have. Let's go grab this one too while we're here. We've already scrap tasted, so we might as well get it. Good to go. Clean everything out of there. Man, so much. I love freaking Horizon. I can never play this game without playing Horizon again. Without it being Horizon that I'm playing. Anything in here that I want to scrap up? No. What about raw meat? We got some meat scraps. Wait, did I not? I guess I did Shift E correctly. Now, over here at the ammo, we can go back. 357s we're keeping, 38s we're keeping. We're only keeping that for now. The flamer fuel, I'm not going to be using a flamer with this character, so we can get up a little bit of oil and stuff from that. I think that's what that scraps down to.
Excellent.
It doesn't scrap down to anything. Never mind. Maybe we don't have the skill for it. Who knows? I was pretty sure that scrapped down to something. Let's rip up our junk. Like I said, most of the time, breaking down junk will return it to its, the base components inside junk is typically lighter than the actual piece of junk itself. Very true when it comes to like weights. Although I don't know if that applies to this game. I don't think I've ever looted a weight, like a 5-pound weight in here. Fallout 76, I have a lot. Speaking of Fallout 76, man, this season's not one I'm very interested in. Dog meat, love of God, little synth you, Heather, darling, I need you.
I wouldn't say no to some noodles.
I bet you wouldn't, but I don't have any to give you. That's it. That's all you can carry right now. You have your backpack on. Oh yeah. Yep. You're not even one rank into your affinity yet. So what am I thinking? You only have like an 85, 75 carry weight capacity right now.
Well, what have you been up to?
I don't think dog meat's gonna respond to you. Me.
Don't want no.
Totally naming my neck guy Nate, just so I can talk to him.
We had a deal, Trudy. And
I'm going to save.
know the good you owe us.
I ain't giving you poison shilling chem pushers anything. Do you know what that junk has done to my boy?
He bought them fair and square, Trudy. Ain't our fault if he's strung out. Whoa, easy there, Scaver. This doesn't involve you.
Ooh, what is this? Lower your gun?
You stop waving that gun in my face, or it's gonna involve me.
Okay, just take it easy. We'll lower our weapons, all right? Just don't do anything crazy.
I'm calling it right here. This world can officially bite my ass.
Hey, we all got problems, all right? I'm just trying to
Man,
collect
look at
on
those-
what's owed to me.
Look at those skin,
Don't suppose you feel like
skin
helping
textures.
us out? Use an extra gun, or maybe you talk some sense into Trudy over there.
Very cool.
If I help,
All right. I was gonna pay.
All right, that's as far as we can go.
I'll talk to her. Maybe we can work.
I appreciate
We only have a 6 charisma, so
Things
we're
go
only
sideways.
guaranteed the green ones. I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of questing in the very beginning unless I have to.
Hi.
I saw you in that poison cellar talking. Well, he ain't getting his money.
Fun fact, if you're playing with Heather,
You're not dealing with Wolfgang anymore. You're dealing with me. Now hand over that money before this gets ugly.
All right, you win. I'll pay up.
like I was saying, fun fact, if you're playing with
You'll
Heather,
get your damn money,
right?
but I
Heather and
better not
Wolfgang
get
are
you
actually
selling chems
friends.
to my boy
So
again.
Fine by me,
you
Trudy.
don't have enough
Your
charisma
son's broke as shit.
to do
anyway.
this little
All right.
check. Side with
Crisis is
Wolfgang
If
because
you're
it
here
will
to
make
trade,
Heather
step
sad.
up to the counter.
We get paid, and I don't even gotta shoot nobody. Good job.
Give me my money, Wolfgang.
Now, how about I show you all the pick-me-ups I have to offer?
I need money so I can heal.
Not right now.
And there's my caps. And for some reason, I'm still getting the Heather pop up on this. That is a good tip. And I'm all about the Heather mod. But like I said, I've never experienced the Far Harbor side of the Heather mod. And there are a lot of things, like, you can screw up so bad that she would just straight up leave. So, I'm going to be looking that shit up before I go into Far Harbor. Even though I don't want to, I don't want to, like, ruin Far Harbor for me because I still haven't played it. By the way, this flickering, you guys see that where it gets bright and dark? That is a problem with reshade and bloom. Now, normally it's not a problem. However, if you are playing with Horizon, because Horizon sets the time scale, changes the time scale, that causes blooms
I am
at certain
so
times of
tired
the
today.
day to be different. And we're gonna go ahead and piss these guys off.
I lost him.
Oh Jesus!
What the?
Where you at, home?
Poor Raiders. They lost.
Did they lose? Did they really? I like that stuff,
Come to Papa.
but I think I'm going to change it up a little bit here in a second. I don't know why my colors have switched up. Oh, you know what? It was that freaking gas mask mod. That's what did it. That's what did it. Let me adjust fire on that. I don't like the stuff being blue. That's not what I want. I want to go to Fall HUD, and I want to go to Layout, right? And let's go to Assault. Hit marker will be warning color. Okay. Grenades coming at me will be warning color, but what is 1, 2, 3, and 4? Let's go to 3. Let's just make that mega red, right? Mega red on that. And then down here for not the critical bar, but this bar. Next to bar AP fatigue warning color. That should be good on everything else, right? That's all the funkiness up here. Colors white. Legendary icon. I want that to be. I'd like to have it a little bit brighter color. Ooh, you know what? We can literally just no. If we go too bright, that makes it like that. Got it. Got it. There's that. Everything is back to how it should be. Save and reload. Yeah, because I discovered that little thing about Heather. I just, in my mind, I assumed that she would want me to not pick the drug dealer's side, but apparently her and Wolfgang are the best of pals. Where was that other guy at? And there's nothing I can do about that bloom thing. Not without changing how Horizon adjusts fires and stuff. Poor old dog, man. Are you hurted, buddy?
We'll all be better off without you around.
Hey. Hello. I recognize you from somewhere. Fun fact, that's the face that I made his face from. His face came from that face. Or my face came from that face. Dogbeat, are you like, okay, you're fine. Yeah, so this flickering right here, it happens at certain times of the day. I can't do anything about that, unfortunately. Who the hell are you walking up to me? Triggerman bodyguard.
Hey there, tough guy. If you're interested in making some easy scratch, my boss is putting together a crew for a new job.
Oh, really?
Sounds good. Where do I sign up?
You gotta talk to Bobby No-Nos in Good Neighbor, you know?
The hell?
She'll decide if you fit the bill.
I have never had that happen to me. Never. I always go to Bobby personally.
So what's your story? Looking to trade?
Thousands of hours. Never
Just
seen
ask
that.
directions to Diamond City.
Just looking for love, sweetheart.
Boy, have you come to the wrong
Can't
place.
tell. I've
My
been
loving days have long
modifying the
since passed.
NPCs.
But I'll tell you what, wise ass. You made an old girl smile, and that ain't easy. You want to do some trading? I'll give you a discount.
Damn right I want to trade.
Let's see what you've got.
Here's what I got.
Okay. First off, take all of that. You know what? You even take the gas mask too. What else over here? What else can I legally sell here without getting in too much of an issue? Nope. Want to click on that. And I want to take that back from you. Thank you much. Now, what about like a cargo bot? You have a cargo bot on you? 116 caps. You know what? Someone told me, and I forget who it was, that charisma does not affect the sale price or the buying. However, on my melee character, who is a 10 charisma, because you will kill the hell out of your companions if you don't have freaking 8 charisma and get 2 ranks of don't damage your companions shit. You just straight up one-shot them all the damn time in combat with a melee character. It's 90. A cargo bot from Carla is 90 on that character, and it has max. I feel like charisma does affect the buying and selling prices. You know what? I could look that up in the code. I don't necessarily want this cargo bot now, but I need this cargo bot for later. God dang it.
Sure thing.
All right, Carla, you go do you, girl. Already done that business over there. Let's go ahead and save off to Gorski's. It's next on the spot. We're low on 10 mil. Let's go back to 9 mil. Stop over here and get some juice and drugs. I think we got some psycho. I just need some jet, man. I need to be able to dust off. Did I even get jet? Doesn't look like it. The feed up at the top left only shows up when certain things pop up. It doesn't do like an everything like normal Horizon does. It doesn't show you every single thing you pick up or get. Okay, so sealed magazine one. We can do that here in a minute. I don't have no jet. And how am I going to get a rocket ship if I don't have any jet? Racist game. Oh, that's fine. We can make jet later. I didn't be able to find some jet up here too. You never know. Heather, you guys get up here. Kill them dead.
Here we go again. Hell yeah.
Eat fish.
My pleasure.
Whoa, you mother trucker. Haha, you missed. Wow, 4 strength is rough.
Nice.
Ooh. Man. Grim Reaper's strength coming in to finish the win for us. You know, one thing that I was thinking about doing, I was thinking about using the bullet time mod, right? And then patch it so that it works well with Horizon. Which would be super easy to do because the creator of the bullet time mod, the VFX, AFX, something other, he actually patched it himself back in the day. So it has a 1.8 patch already for it from the mod author himself. So it would be very little work to go in there and just update that already made patch that was made by the mod author. It'd be very easy to get in there and get it set up.
Stay sharp.
I think that might be a
Lots of them are rotten little scam artists.
be a good thing to do.
They
But here's the kicker to it. You know, it basically gives you a hit of jet. You know, and jet, oddly enough, jet in Horizon Desolation is OP. Listen, it's a sleeper drug. Everybody needs to be taking jet when you're playing Desolation Horizon because you can F shit up with jet. Bullet time was already. Oh, it was already, somebody already did it. Nice. I might have to look into that. But yeah, I was totally thinking about doing it, and it's something I can still add in. But it is so, to me, it's so OP. Like getting free hits of jet all the time, and you can just freaking laser someone's face all the damn time. I think that might be a little too strong. I honestly feel like that might be too strong. I mean, I don't know. I really want to play with it though, but wow.
Ever get the feeling you're being watched?
I can lay waste to stuff. What am I doing? Why am I still sitting here? What is it I was getting to look at? Skills. No. Tempting. Here. 1 point in the medical. Medical skill, if you're just playing regular Horizon, it's good to have. It's not needed.
How's it going?
You can let it be one of those.
Wonder what that is.
You never have to.
Dead as can be.
Never have to mess with it. Once. However,
Like I give a
in
shit.
Desolation mode, for me personally, I have to have it. Now, another question. I could have sworn I changed this shit. Why did I not? Why is there still some blue somewhere? Is it? Ah, there it is. Warning color. What about you? Is there any weird like blue on you? No. Good deal. Now we're good to go. I'm gonna save.
No.
Now I think, and I may be wrong on this, but I think switching areas. Wait, I already harvested you. Heather, come here. That'll work.
Sure.
You know, dropping it in hot. Asthma inhaler. You mother trucker. All right, let's get out here and harvest these guys.
I can feel it.
Well, I hope you were wrong, Heather, because not right is not really where I want to be right now.
Ugh.
I know me. It's a tough job. Somebody's got to do it. Where the hell did all those other ghoulies go? Only one ghoulie body over here? I could have sworn there were more. The shit? Did I find them over
really
here?
Don't care.
I knew we fought them by some trees, but I didn't think we went this far back. Screw it. Alright, Heather, you
On
come
it.
over here. Let's go down, talk to Gorski. See what he's up to. See if he got that nuke built or not.
Stay sharp.
But yeah, back to the
Never know
bullet
what's around
time.
the next corner.
I personally think that Zolnal should put bullet time in. You know? Now, I don't know from a balancing standpoint if that's something that could be feasibly done, because if you think about it, right, one of the main go-tos and why VATS builds are so strong in Fallout is because you have a 99% damage reduction. You can take mini nukes to the face, dog meat. What the hell, dude? Are you like charging up? Did your synth battery drain? But yeah, anyway. So yeah, he should. Okay, yeah, so you agree with me, Wally. I mean,
Hey, boy.
like I said, you know, he took out the main thing, right? The main mechanic of VATS, which is the damage reduction, which is fine. I get that. It's pretty powerful. However, counter argument: enemies in this game at certain distances are laser beams, right? They are absolutely laser beams. Where the hell is my Rad-X at? Do I not have any? Limb trauma, Dictol. Holy shit. I don't have any Rad-X. That is craziness.
Going down.
Okay, so switching areas did not change the color. I assumed it would because we're technically loaded. But no, at the same time, like the other part of this, and I acknowledge how powerful bullet time is for Horizon. Heather, where'd you go?
Let's see what I can do with that.
Yep. Take care of it for me, darling. Appreciate you. because it works like jet, and jet is such a powerful
What do you think we'll find in here?
thing to have in Horizon. Because holy cow,
Hey,
you get a bunch of jet, and you can just freaking beam shit constantly. Now, did I harvest you? Very powerful. Very powerful. And again, I really want to play with it, but I don't necessarily know. I don't want to make it. I don't want to make it easy. That makes sense. I don't want my playthrough to be too easy. And I feel like bullet time. God, man, unlimited jet. I mean, granted, I could go in and adjust rates and make it like not last as long as like it does on default. That's a thing you can do. I don't know. I have to put a good think on it. How many caps do I have? Do I have enough caps? 409. I should have enough caps to do what I want to do. Now let's go up to Abernathy Farm. I need to get 2 bundles of melons, and that's going to be what that's going to be the whoa. Let's go ahead and save again. It's kind of dangerous out here right now. How am I looking here?
yes.
Where is my there? Pop this puppy up here. This like that. And
Get him, boy!
wow, he got me still. Get away.
Sweet. Let's pay that.
Back up.
Wow, I used to be able to dance around those bastards a lot more. Well. Wow, that one hub flower sent me over the edge. Okay. Build scrap in. Got almost a scrap. Nothing in there. What do we got for meats? Meat scraps. Okay. Ammo. 357s. These are all keepers. All keepers. You know, I wonder if I can scrap those
Mine
boats.
now.
Is that a thing I can do? No, can't scrap the boats. So since I made stupid decisions and playing with the laser rifles, thinking everything would be okay, I went ahead and got poisoned again.
Hey, boy.
Alright, sorry about that. Just found out our dogs do not like fish. Not fans of fish. Whoa.
Hell yeah. There's not a raider alive who troubles me.
Poor
Bye.
raiders.
Well, what have you been up to?
I love this. I love the little talking mod. It's hilarious.
I don't give a shit. I really don't care.
I know you don't, bud. I know you don't. Whoa. Whoa. There's modified pre-combines here, which is one of the things that can cause problems in this particular area. Vega has them. Obviously, everybody knows about Boston. Yeah. And like I said, there's nothing I can do about this flickering until I learn more about how bloom works. But even again, then, you know, I'm playing with, you know, I could get a different EMB that doesn't really do much with bloom, but I really like this EMB, so I'm trying my best to make it work. If I can't fix it and it gets too annoying, I'll switch over. I think, what's it called? I can't think of it off the top of my head. There's another EMB. It's much more lightweight than this one. And it looks really good too. I mean, it doesn't look as good as this one, but it's nice. I might have to switch to that one. But then again, it could do the same thing. Because, like I said before, if the time scale is adjusted to a certain degree, then at certain times of the day, when the actual light levels are changing, bloom versus, you know, like what Horizon does to your game, it makes it go ballistic. Makes it spaz out, and that's a game thing. That's not something that I necessarily know how I can fix. And I've looked, but have yet to find anything. I need to change that buff bar. I need to slide it over some more. I don't like how it's clipping. See what I mean? Now, a lot of this right here is because my video card is not in the best health. So anytime that I go into an area where there are modified pre-combines, which Corvega has, or not Corvega, but Concord has them, and they start about right through here, coming right down this area here, and they surround this whole area, I'm going to hit a lag spot. One of the main reasons why you have so much problems with Boston is god-awful when it comes to how its pre-combines were done. Very poorly set up. Oh, you mother trucker.
My pleasure.
Alright, it's no use chasing that damn thing all over the face of the planet. We can come back and kill it later.
You best run now.
Actually, I changed my mind. Heather's probably going to chase it to the freaking loading zone over there. She's kind of crazy. Yeah, she's gone. She's after it. Let's go.
We win again.
Alright, more meat, more food. But back to the topic of like bullet time, right? Horizon is set up to where it's almost painful to use VATS as a pistol shotgun duel. Because you commit yourself to being locked in place.
I'd hate being tied down. You know, farming potatoes and tinkering with water pumps all day. I love life on the road.
Preach it, girl. That's why we be rolling free. Now, where is Connor? Where is Connor? Probably inside. One time I actually showed up here and they hadn't even spawned in yet. And I was looking all over this place, right? And then finally they just come walking up that hill over there. And I'm like, oh, hey guys, how you been? Looking for you. But nope, they're in here.
You'll keep your eye.
Now I just need to barter with you girls, so I don't need to talk to you. I need these 2 melons, and you can have all of this except for the snack setting thing. Well, what else do I have over here that you might be interested in? Preserved pack, 2 cigarettes you can have. Alright, we're just no caps now. Fantastic. Heather, darling, come here.
Let's do it.
I need to give you this so you don't ask for it. I already have it. Here, buy this one. All right, we're on to our last stop now, boys. We're going to be swinging up by Red Rocket. And I can't remember if I claimed it or not. You know, we'll do that here in a minute. I don't want to be picking this stuff up, even though my brain says, "Ooh, it's glowing. Let's pick it up." I don't want to be doing that. I really shouldn't do this. Just walk away. Walk away. Just force myself to walk away. I need to keep space available. I don't really have a whole lot because I think Heather's topped off to the max. I think Rover over there, dog meat, Sith Hound, he's topped off to the max. There we go. There are some things over here that we need. And it's not that, it's these. Advanced circuitry. So there's 2 here. 2 of those. Vehicle scrap from this guy. And I think we get vehicle scrap from the next 2. Yep. Good. Now, I can't remember if I need any fuel or anything, so I'm not going to worry about scrapping those things just yet. Instead, I don't want to overload myself because we're pretty much right there. We do, however, need this, and we need these things. And I'm going to need these things. And I'm overweight. And that's a shame. Okay. Let me see. Hopefully, we can thin some of that down. Yeah, junk scrap. Hopefully this works right here because it'd be rough without it. I guess it wouldn't be that bad. I could just slow walk over there if I really had to. No, I could just dump some stuff here. There's no reason to slow walk at all. Well, it's a lot. Yep. Let's dump a few whatchamacallits here. Some of this stuff would probably work out, right? Raw meat I don't want to do. The sugar bombs can go in. Pork and beans. There we go. Now we're good. Hey, buddy. Oh, it's so nice looking. Check that out. I don't know how much this transfers over to YouTube, but it's very pretty on my end. Yeah, it looks like the fog is a little bit more intense for me than it is for you guys because it looks like it's pulling more of the deep shadows for the YouTube, the actual stream. That's fine. That's fine. All right, now we're in here. We can grab some extra little things that we may or may not need. Able to call it day 1. Very successful. Very successful day 1 as far as the housing goes. We got quite a few little goodies. Nope, didn't want to do that. All right, dog meat. Let me get out of this freaking bench now, please. Dog meat, where are you? Give me all the things. Heather.
Let's do it.
Absolutely, let's do. Give me all of this. Now, did I put the power armor on dog meat? I did. Okay. I also want to come in here.
Come.
Now, the first time around when I'm in here, I like to do this.
To Papa.
First time around, I like this first little loop. I always do this because I don't necessarily pay too much attention to what I'm doing later on, you know, in these early parts. So sometimes I toss in scrap that isn't like, you know, it's not quite there yet. I can also go ahead and kind of look at the ammo again here. The fusion cells. I'm going to hold on to the fusion cells. However, these trial cells, I'm not going to be using those. It is highly possible that we might switch to energy weapons later on. Later on being like probably like level 30 or so. Well, I mean, that'd be when we can specialize because I am going to be specializing right out the gate.
Good dog.
Wait, did I like cancel that? I feel like I hit the wrong button. Stuff to scrap. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. What about meat scraps? Yep, yes. Exotic meat scraps can go. Oh no, I did it right. I just wasn't paying attention. Alright, 10 items processed. Perfect. Go back into the field kit. We're going to go into junk scrapping this time around. Now, this guarantees that anything that I've found up until this point will be broken down into its base components. Not something you necessarily have to worry about. However, for me, it's something that I like to do because my brain is like, I don't want to waste anything. And to be honest, I don't know one way or the other if when you build something, it will use only the component from that, what it needs, and then just put the rest back into it. But I don't take no chances. So I'm going to send all this over. But I'm going to take 357, 38, the 12, the 9 mil, because that's what we're using right now. And hopefully we'll get a shotgun at some point soon. The cargo bots can go over. No, I need one cargo bot, actually. All of that can go over. Everything in here can also go over. I mean, everything except for, let's pull out the Nuka Cherry. 2 Nuka-Colas. I thought I had some sink water, but I guess not. In here, the Stealth Boy portal memory kits. I can't open that yet. Mentats. I want to save the Mentats for later. Moldy food can go over. All this diseased meat will keep. Now, let me see here. Anything else that in here that can go over? No. Up here though, this, I'll put the wedding ring back, and I'll put the player comment toggle thingy back. All of that will go over, except for the 2 frag grenades, because I think I might be making the trip up and around. No, I'm not going to be going up and around. I'm actually going to go immediately and rescue Preston and his crew.
Hey, boy.
Now we're fine there.
Mr. Joe, welcome back, sir. I do hope you were able to find some assistance in Concord.
I only saw some raiders.
I really...
Going to speed through this.
Right behind you, sir.
About the only one that I don't speed through is anytime we're talking to Heather.
Not to worry there, pup.
That mod is just too good. There's no reason to like skip past all that stuff. It's really good. Synthbot, you go back down there. Very familiar with that outpost. Heather, let me have
What's up?
a talk with you.
Can we chat?
Sure.
What's on your mind?
I hope we find some alien artifacts. Or maybe we'll get lucky and find a crashed alien spaceship.
Do you really believe in aliens?
They're real. An alien spaceship crashed in the capital wasteland. It could happen here.
That's all.
Oh, yeah, one other thing. I don't think I did this earlier.
Hey there.
What's up?
I wanted to ask you about something else.
Shoot.
Are there any other options?
Yeah, there are.
Okay. Let's talk about tactics.
Roger that.
That's all for now.
On it.
Nothing else for now.
We've changed that up. What do we need up in here to kind of like start focusing on making this home? First off, we do need to clean this up. Right? Take it off. We're going to need one of these gizmos. And we're going to need one of these gizmos, which we don't have any crystal for. Hello, Carla. Do you have crystal? Anything that might have crystal in it? Salt shakers, teddy bear with sunglasses, typewriter. No. Crystal. Alright, well that's on the back burner. What about you, Oscar? Do you have anything separate from your boss lady over there? Doesn't look like it. Alright, we're going to hit that up. There might be something laying around. Could be some stuff in these places. Might as well have a look. See. That's. I don't necessarily think we're going to find anything useful in here. But you never know. Scrap up a little bit of that stuff. That's going to help a little bit with the building here in a minute. We're not going to be doing a lot of building. Are you working by any chance? You are. I've got you set to clean up. Come on. There we go. Get that out of the way. Hopefully, there's like a camera or something in here somewhere that I overlooked. If not, that's fine. I think there's some crystal to be had in the Liberty Place, the museum, whatever it's called. Nothing. Ooh, let's open this. Might be something in here that could be useful.
Sweet.
Historical documents are handy to have.
Like a lock, will we, sir?
Absolutely, Cogsworth.
Not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen. Septic, okay. And I can scrap them for things. I'll get rid of this too. And that.
Come to Papa.
Alright, on to the next one. What about in here? Anything more? Ooh, 13 caps. Always handy to have. Caps are quite nice. I maybe should have kept that for aesthetic reasons. Nah, it'll be fine. Get all of that. Nice. Well, if I could push the correct buttons here, everything would work out. Nothing in there that's gonna be useful, I don't think. Here we go. Some more circuitry. Always handy to have. There's probably stuff in there. But let's just strip this place clean. That's a guaranteed way to figure out if we find anything.
Yes.
Could have sworn there was like a camera somewhere in one of these houses, you know, so we could, you know, make what we needed. Unless I'm just completely overlooking it. I don't know if I am or not. I'm going to knock out that because we are going to be using the little building mechanic thing to replace these houses later. Whether we use them or not, it's a different story. I typically don't like to build big in the dead zone. The dead zone being Sanctuary, Red Rocket, and Abernathy. Never been a big fan of building big in these spots. Whoa. We kept a skeleton boy. It would have been a fun decoration. There's money. Yeah, I don't know.
Whatever.
I don't know where I could find a camera at quickly, easily. I do know one thing. I totally forgot to. One of the reasons why I pull everything out when I'm done, you know, when I'm done with this little thing here that I do, is I like to tag all of the things. I'm gonna have to go ahead and redo that step once I get back down there. That way I can have all my little stuff that I'm actually like what I consider important. I can actually like look for that as far as components go.
Nice.
nothing in there, unfortunately. Alright, let's move on. Wait. Basic circuitry. Forgot some of these things on the wall here. They build good stuff. Wait, there we go. What about you? Scrap everything. Now, where's that little... There's usually a temperature thing on the wall somewhere. Usually. I don't see it, though. Done there. Don't need that. Scrap that one. Scrap stand hammer verticality thing. Leave that for decoration purposes. Leave that there too for reasons. Leave that for decorating. All of that's going. This building right here might be the main bunkhouse later on for everybody. I don't know yet. Typically, it's what I do in here, though. I'll leave some of these chairs just so they can have a place to idle at. Always nice to let your crew just idle around sometimes. All right, next house. Almost done. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna save. Just in case the crash, you never know. With mods, crashes happen. What about back here? Unfortunately, when it comes to like streaming, I can't just, you know, the power of editing come back later. That's unfortunately that I can't do that for you all. But, you know, we all know the things that we got to do. Stripping this down. Good. Looks good. It's good. Oh, I wonder why I couldn't scrap that one back at the other place. That's the other question. I didn't want to scrap that poster. It's pretty cool looking.
No way I could pick this.
No way you could pick that? Well, that's not a problem.
Mine now.
Just got it right here. Don't forget about it. The likelihood that I ever come back into this house is very low. Again, like I said, I don't build very big here, and I don't typically build a base down here. Although it would be kind of convenient to have my spot like right here at the beginning, like most other people do. It would be super convenient. I highly doubt I'll do it. I have this thing where I like to build up by the... You know what, I'm going to break away from that. We're going to build down there at the very beginning. It's just going to make things easier. Have all the stuff I need right at the beginning of Sanctuary. Okay. Is this the house with things in it? It's not. It's the next one. However, this is the house. Let's get a little bit more skill with Heather. Poor Heather there. Now I can't pull into the dismantle thing until she actually goes and takes a look at it.
There.
Hell yeah.
Nice. Good job, Heather.
Sir?
Yes.
Now, I could do a scrap all in this spot. Not a scrap all, but you know, not the command, but the actual like ability that you get through a horizon to scrap everything. But there are some stuff here aesthetically that I'd like to keep. Although I think Zolanol now has it set up so that you can actually just put things back in. I'm going to leave that there because you can scrap that and then break it down later. But I think you can with cars now too. You can scrap cars in your settlements, and then come back and, you know, get rid of the husk of the car with build mode. On 1.9 you couldn't necessarily do that, but I think Zono has fixed it so that you can, with no problems, do what you need to do.
Are you serious? Bye.
Man, roundup is almost done. Our character is super tired though. We're going to need to be able to get some
Like I give a shit.
sleep here pretty soon.
I really don't care.
I know, bud. You don't care about much. So let's finish our cleanup here. All of that. Probably don't need to stress over it as much as I am, but I would like to have the things, you know? Why am I having such a problem here? Give me that. We should have plenty of material. We don't have the stupid thing though, but I might have picked something up. So we might have a piece of crystal. About to find out though. So we're almost done. Might leave a little bit in there for decoration purposes, so I don't have to worry about it later. Yep, do this. Oddly enough, steel and wood. What did I build? Well, hopefully that came back at a 1-to-1 ratio. If not, it'll be fine. Can't delete that for some reason. Oh, there we go. Basic circuitry in that puppy. Getting in here. Alright, we've pretty much cleaned this whole place up. I'll bring this up here. Heather, darling,
No
I'm gonna
problem.
have you go right there. Okay. Let me look through all this stuff here. Do I need to break anything down again? Didn't look like I did. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to break everything back down again. Perfectly fine. Perfectly fine.
Hey,
Codsworth. I do, sir.
Let me get back to you about that.
Well.
Codsworth.
195 on the Affinity for old Heather. As soon as this breaks down, this scraps up, we'll be able to tag all the important things that we need to be on the lookout for. And we're going to get over to the workbench to see if we can actually get tech level 1 so we can make Wilson. That way at least we can summon him every 10 minutes to carry stuff back for us. So it's not like super in that stage of it. So why can't I go down with this? With that. I want to track basic circuitry. Do I really want to do that right now? No. But I do want antiseptics though. Chlorine is also pretty convenient to track, but I don't think I'm going to do that just yet. Cork, I definitely want to track cork. And I definitely want to track gold. Liquid fuel for sure. Nuclear material is an absolute must. Oil. Do I not have any aluminum? Okay, I definitely want to track aluminum. That's a definite. Pharmaceutical materials, absolutely here for a while. I'm going to be working on a lot of that at all times. Smokeless powder, yes. Wax also. That's, you know, like I said, that's part of the. And common tools. Nope, not kitchen tools. Only common tools, please. So we have some low-grade aluminum, steel, titanium, beryllium, copper. That's pretty good. That was pretty loud.
How are you doing?
I can't access those. Not a problem. I can always add that in later. These sealed package magazines. I just need to track down what their actual code is, and then I can get them in there.
Maybe.
Pretty good.
Why do you ask?
Now, what about mail? I don't think we're going to have any mail yet. We definitely don't have any mail yet. Alright, so first things up. Technology workshop. And go up to there with no problem. Are we going to be able to make Wilson? Resource station. Technology rank 1. Oh, technology rank 1. It hasn't trickled over
about?
just yet.
Yes, well, isn't this all
So,
very exciting?
also need to make one of these right here, which is the resource station. Now we have the resource station. Let's make Wilson, hopefully, this time. Perfect. Wilson acquired. Now, utility kits. Very tempted to make one of these. How bad would this set me back? I'll come back to that in just a second. Tools and parts. No, it's not tools and parts. Devices. Where they at? Technology. Utility and kits. Where the heck are these things? On down they are. They're on down. Okay, so I need science and more advanced circuits so I can res what's his face over there if need be. Oh, no. Technology workshops. Go back in here. Go down to utility kits. And let's say
yes.
Abernathy. In ponds. Say for Starlight. Not going to worry about Red Rocket just yet, although I would like to get it up as soon as possible. I want to go to clothing and armor. Can I make after here? Wait, Banshee requires 60 engineering and 40 tailoring, so I'm not going to be able to make that for Heather for quite some time. Forgot about that. Forgot about that being that hardcore. Not a problem. I can go into headgear, maybe. Can't make the invisible helmet either. All right. However, I can come in here and do this, though. I don't necessarily know if I want to waste points on that just yet. You know what? Yeah. Don't know if I want to do that just yet.
Hey.
Mr. Joe, anything I can do for you?
That was all I had.
I was hoping you would give me some water Cogsworth, but it doesn't look like you're going to play ball. All right, let's finish it off by making us some basic meals, and we'll call it a day, boys. That'll do. Very good redo to the first episode that didn't have any audio up on it. I do want to thank everybody who came by and was watching today. For everybody that comes by and watches after this as a VOD, I appreciate you sticking around to the end. As always, my friends, I will see you